Hey everyone, so I'm trying out Oddsparks. The game releases on April 24th. I don't know if it's going to be early access or if it's just a full release. It's a pretty solid game though. It's an automation game. We're going to be making these bases. We'll be crafting these little minions that will follow us around. We can control them, tell them to harvest trees and rocks for us, or attack animals or enemies. It's a pretty cool game. We're just going to jump right in. And there's a strong RPG element. There's a story that we're going to be following, and it's fairly interesting for what it is. So we're living in this safe little village here. Just relaxing. It's a calm and quiet day. And then we fall asleep. We start dreaming of an adventure, a more exciting life. And then suddenly there's a huge crash. So something just destroyed our nice little shed here. It's a teardown, so we'll clean that up. But we find this gleaming metal object. So we'll pick that up and put that away. And we have this camera tutorial that, the same basic stuff. So we'll do that. And then we're going to have to go and talk to the woodsman. We're going to need some sawn timbers. So he's up there. We're just going to run up there. If you move faster on the path. I don't know if I don't think shift does anything. Okay, we tell him about the shed. And he can craft some timber for us, but he wants 5 wooden logs. So we'll do that. So he tells us about the loggers. Those are the devices right there. So we'll just click on it, and then you've got to just click and hold. Okay, now we just right click. We got the 5 logs, and then we put them in there. We'll right click. It's the left control, left click if you want to split it. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so he gave us the timber. Let's go back and we'll do the shed. It's just a calm, peaceful game so far. I don't know how much combat there actually is. It'd be nice if it had tower defense elements. I'm really not sure what exactly the game has in store for us. But I'll press B and we can build this. Now you have to build it right where it tells you to. Last time I tried to build it back there and it just didn't register. So I don't know why he wants it right there. But I think that's done now. That's the building tutorial. And then they want us to go and talk to the divine researcher. Okay, the strange piece of metal that I picked up from the broken shed, it comes alive, it wraps itself around the brooch and staff, and suddenly a wealth of information enters our mind, days. We look at the ancient tablet nearby right there, and we can understand the ancient writings. So the tablet seems particularly wrecked, but definitely readable. Some parts of it. It talks about magic, devastation, a spark, something about hope, and we relay the information to the researcher. So I guess he can't read any of that, and he wants us to go and decipher the village monument. So we'll just accept and pin. And that's over here, so it's pretty easy instructions. So this story is kind of interesting about the ancient shrines and stuff. So we'll just click on that. So you extend your hand and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. Suddenly the carvings on the stone itself begins to shift into text. You barely have time to understand what you see as writing appears and disappears. You can't catch all of the information. Something about being last accessed several million days ago. The word danger catches your eye. Clearly the monument is much more than you had all assumed. The words settle for a moment. Dangerous levels of corrupted ether detected. Cleanse and pulse routine initiated. You hear the monument rattle. Something inside is trying to happen. but nothing happened. Etheric cleansing failed, function keys missing, cleansing routine recommended, danger to life critical. So we have to go and find these tablet keys to fill in the slots here. So go and tell the divine researcher all that stuff. This part's kind of cool, like these like ancient technology. Okay, so we've had individuals explore north, past the woodlands, and even past the mountains. The ones that traveled furthest returned ill and talked about how the magic, the ether itself, felt strange. Some had used the word corrupted. It would explain a lot. It did seem so odd that this place was so perfect to make a new village in. So that little monument was probably had cleaned it a long time ago in the past, or maybe it's helping a little bit still. So he wants to go and figure out a way how to activate this monument. We'll accept that. So he's going to have us go and explore out. We went and gathered his notes there. He's going to send us out to the woods to look for these ancient shrines. So we'll accept that. And then there's a mine shaft just up here. We'll just walk through there. That basically loads the next region. While I'm here, I'm going to need some wood, so we'll just craft a few more. I think I need 5. Actually, why not just take 15 with me? I think that'll be pretty good. That's pretty fast to get wood that way. Otherwise, you have to harvest these bushes and all that stuff. Of logs, I'll call them stumpy sparks. They're the first step in making it right. Ancient waypoints are immediately unlocked in the demo. It requires a constant supply of fuel. Some... Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So we lost some wood there. So it's not actually a shrine, but some kind of machine. You extend your hand and the strange metal in your brooch radiates a soft light. With a touch, the machine rumbles as it works by itself. So it needs some wooden logs and ether shards to function. So you can get wood. I don't know if I can harvest these. No, I can harvest the bushes. And I can't attack these guys. I think for like the tutorial purposes, there's a lot of dead bodies of these guys. So I don't know what this is actually. This is like, you get wood from this one. And I think these are the dead field spunnies. So it's like a spider bunny. And if you harvest these, we get the ether. And we get these pellets as well. So we'll get a whole bunch of this stuff. Get all that. And then I'm going to need a whole bunch of, well, you'll see in a minute what we're doing. Yeah, so that's not a terrible source for wood. Just grab that and I'll do one more of these. So what is this? This is our notebook down there. Just get rid of that notification. Yeah, so I think we're doing pretty good. Let's go back to that machine. So it's going to give us 1 stumpy spark, but it wants 5 wood and 1 ether. So I'm just going to right click and put all of it in there. We're not going to lose that. So the machines come to life. Suddenly it spits out a rather strange creature into your arms. These are the creatures that we can control now. So we got one of these sparks. Now the sparks we can use to actually, to operate the machine, we just got to put one into the spark slots. So I picked up my material there. and this guy's gonna come to life. That's kind of weird. Last time I played the game, the machine was facing me. Maybe I turned things around. Yeah, maybe that's what happened. Or it could be like it's every game's different once you leave the city, the little village. Okay, so we can put another one down here and it'll make sparks even faster. So you get like 3.8 a minute, is that's what it means? I'm just gonna right click this one, put that in our, I guess the staff has 3 slots. And how this works, you hold your shift button, he's following us right there, and you click on things, left click, then he'll go and chop this down. And the more we add to that, the faster they are. If I hold space and I right click over him, then it tells him to just follow me. But there's only so much they can do. They can do the small trees, but not the large ones. Okay, there's one more there. What am I low on? Okay, so I'll send over 2. I think I'm going to need a bunch of these guys, so I may as well just get it all done. Oh yeah, and I guess you can have 3 different types of sparks. I'm not sure how high this number can get. I'll just keep throwing them out there and keep making some more. So I don't know, did they pick those logs up to give to me? I'll just wait and see what they do next time with those logs. Yeah, they're picking them up for me. That's awesome. So I have 4. I'm just gonna get... I'll have 1 more go out there. It would be nice that if they're done one, the rest will do the next. I'm not sure if they'll do that though. Yeah, they're just picking it up and bringing it back. That guy is trying to work that tree, so he's feeling dizzy. He's not strong enough to do that. Okay, so just put that back. Got 5 so far. Yeah, this is really fast now. We're also going to need a bunch of rocks. I don't know if I can actually... Yeah, he's just getting dizzy. So we'll bring him back. While we're here, we'll just go and get a whole bunch of rocks and stuff. We just can't get these. These are the boulders, I guess they're called. So I'm just going to do 1 more of these guys, and then I'll take all of them back with me. Got a bunch of rocks and stuff. This should be good. I might need some more leaves. We'll take all these guys. We have 10 in there. I don't know if I can put more than that. But wow, we've got quite the team behind us now. We'll just head back and finish these quests. Okay, we have to go to talk to Hugh. The Divine Researcher, I think. Yeah. Okay, we tell him everything we've seen and about the strange creatures. So he wants, his idea is to go around and talk to the other villagers and see if they have any ideas on them. So we'll go and do that right now. First one we'll talk to is the woodsman. Okay, so his idea is that he's going to make a special logger for them. It's going to need 10 wood, 5 stone, and 2 stumpy sparks. Okay, good. I have everything I need. It's going to left control. And it's 10, I think it's 5 of these. You definitely want to grab the rocks out there while you can. And then 2 stumpy sparks. Okay, so that should be good. So they need a low table, one just for them. And we'll need an Aetheric orb to build the logger. Okay, so you can find them from the Beelephant corpses around the woodlands. But he has a few to spare that he can give us. We'll get 2 orbs. This is everything we're getting. And we got a logger. So what's the next question? I guess we go and just talk to everyone before we go back to the old man. You think they can carry stuff too? So his idea is to have them carry items from one building to another using paths. So he wants us to deliver 3 stumpy sparks. Okay, after seeing the woodsman show the sparks off, the quartermaster has an idea. Yeah, we've already read that. It works. They walk on the paths. They pick up items from buildings they pass. They drop off items if the building they pass can use them. Oh, that's great. Also, if it's in their way, they'll pick it up. But they only walk on the right side of the path for some reason. Here, let me show you how to make a dirt path. So that's a reward and a barrel. So activate the... I guess we'll talk to him again. Try it out. We'll need some sawn timber to, I guess, construct the path. So we'll accept that. It doesn't cost anything. Why doesn't it work? Oh, so it wasn't really reading. He wants us to build a logger, connect the logger to a stumpy spark shrine, throw the stumpy spark onto the path. Well, I was thinking we're supposed to do something right here. I'm not sure where exactly we should build all this stuff. Because there's no shrine here, but to build a logger we'll need... It's a barrel. Where exactly can we build this stuff? I think pretty much everywhere. Well, I'm thinking we've got to connect it. It's specifically for that stumpy spark shrine that we saw outside the cave area in the woodlands. So I've got to go out there. It's basically to make sure it's constantly full of timber, I think. So maybe just build it right out here. Yeah, it infinitely harvests logs, so we can get like a permanent supply. I'll just rotate that. I wonder if there's specific areas. Okay, for some reason I was able to just plop it down here, which I was just clicking. I didn't mean to do that, but we've got that built, and then we've got it connected to a stumpy spark shrine. So click on B and we'll go to the path. Yeah, I'm not sure how to... Oh, there we go. You can build from the connection points. So they only walk on the right-hand side, they said. Throw a Stumpy Spark onto the path. So we got 3 there. And then I probably need someone operating this, so... we got 2 on there. Okay, this is really cool so far. I don't know where I'm going to get the ether shards. So now we just have to transport 20 wood. And then craft 10 of these guys. And that's true, I couldn't really place that anywhere, and those kind of randomly clicking. Oh, I see. I placed that on a giant tree. That's what it was. So on the I think it was a large tree or a giant one. Let's look around here. I think it's one of the giant ones. It might have been one of these that I placed it on. It probably told me in the description. I just wasn't reading. Okay, so we're almost done. Just 2 more. Okay, that's done, and then craft 10 of these guys. I'm gonna have to go and... oh, yeah, we got more than enough. So actually, I'm just gonna pull out 5. And then we'll just take these guys out and we'll have them do this. Okay, in the meantime, I think I'll make a barrel. So I don't know how that's going to work exactly. Let's rotate it. Let's place it right there. I need 20, so I guess they have to actually carry it to a barrel, and they can probably store stacks of 20 each, I think. That's how it works. I just put the barrel in the wrong spot. Otherwise, they're just going to walk around as this gets too full, I think. So we got our 10 sparks. I don't know how to actually... we'll just take everyone with us, and we'll go back. I don't know how to actually destroy stuff. But we'll just go through here and we'll talk to the quartermaster. We got that done. So we created a production line, which went pretty well. And the gift is 10 sawn timber. Okay, now we've got a bunch more quests. So how would I teach you how to have an eye on things when you have a lot of tasks to do? The mayor tells you of the tricks that she uses to take a look at the big picture and figure out what to take care of next. So open quest overview. How do I do that? It's right there. So the woodsman, I guess we can make a saw or something, and the divine researcher wants us to make some spark stuff. Well, we'll go talk to the divine researcher, see if there's anything new for us. So the sparks are entirely unique. You're the first person to discover such a thing. So he's saying maybe we can recreate these spark machines. Okay, so we've got to deliver a Stumpy Spark and 5 Ether Shards. We'll accept that. I think it was 10 Sparks. Yeah, I think we have enough there. Just enough shards, and I think he wants 10 of these. Yeah. Okay, we'll complete that. So there's no way of building this without the ancient bases. And there's a whole bunch of those bases, I think, on the Woodlands map. The piping is vital, and I can't replicate it. But I've also made it process agnostic. So we can use it to make other types of sparks. I know there are more shrines out there. I bet you a warm dinner that there's more sparks too. I thought these statues were minor deities, but to think that these were creatures. Okay, so we get a spark, workbench, and a Stumpy Spark. Okay, so we need 20 Ether Shards. We're gonna have to find a way how to produce those without just hunting. Okay, we'll go and talk to this guy, and then we'll head out to the Woodlands, I guess. So the build menu, let's see what we have here actually. So the harvester, you put it on a giant tree, and these don't cost too much to make. So I was thinking that maybe we can get these sparks to not just harvest the wood, but actually craft with it. I'll need quite a lot of materials to try out some different ideas, but you and your sparks can do it. So 100 logs, we can do that. And then we'll get a saw bench and sawn timber. Okay. Well, he has a whole bunch of logs right there, but now I can easily get those logs from my production. Maybe we'll do that first. So we'll just go here, and I should have built... Just hold spacebar and then right click. They're all following me. And then we'll have 2 guys just doing that. That's full, so we'll need to build... This is where you build... the barrels. So I'll need to collect that. And then I'll have to place them on there. I don't know if they're going to actually... Okay, so they will fill the barrel up, so that's good. So that way I can keep a lot in storage this way. Okay, I'm just going out, and I found... We can get these little ancient containers. I'm probably gonna have to hunt these guys just to get the shards. Which won't be too bad. I think I need 20 of them, so I'm gonna have to just hunt for a bit. Okay, we're doing pretty good actually. Let's get some more down here. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, that's the Beelephant corpse. That's cool. Can I fight these guys? I don't think I can. Oh, and he's harvesting this. Oh, nice. Okay, we got a lot there. Okay, we'll just head back and we should have like 100 wood now. So I'm thinking like these things are ways to connect buildings. I'm not too sure what that's for. Make sure I'm going the right direction. I think it's down here. Am I facing that? Yeah, it's down here. Okay, so we've got 20 there, and then in here I need 100. So 2, 4, 6, 8. These guys are so fast. Okay, so we've got 100. I might... And then from here I have to go and click on build. And the Spark workbench. It's basically the same thing right there. I don't know why I have to build 2 of them. I click on L, that's part of the quest though. Build a Spark workbench. Maybe I'll do this back in my base. I think that would make more sense. So we'll just go and get the last of this. We'll get these guys and then we'll just go back and see if I can do this at my home base. Okay, this guy wants... Oh yeah, right here. Right in there. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, we get the saw bench and the saw and timber. Okay, so we'll just go back to base. Oh, so I can use the shed here, which is much larger. We can store a ton of stuff there. That's could be pretty good. But for now, we'll just go ahead and build the Spark workbench. So those are the 2 ingredients that will go inside of it. Let's put this... Let's just put this right here for now. Must be built an ancient base. Okay, so I'll have to go and find an ancient base out there. It's just kind of weird, like, why would they have us build one when we already have one? So I wasn't too sure about that. These are like the waypoints, so we can't build one there. But I guess these are probably the ancient bases. So we'll do... That's the Spark workbench. Yeah, okay, I see. Okay, we'll just build one there, and then we have to build, I think, the saw bench. And we just need some more wood for that. Okay, the saw bench, I'll put... Not sure like where I should be putting this stuff. But we'll just throw that... Maybe because I'm standing on it. Oh, this one we can build anywhere. So I might still just connect these 2. Yeah, so they'll walk along here. They walk to the left, the right, and then they'll come back on this direction. So I could put the bench back here. And we'll just build a path to it. Oh, that's the path. Oh, the nice thing is that you press the T key and you can edit your build in, so that's awesome. Otherwise, it's like, oh man, it's horrible. So we can just turn this around. I wasn't sure how to build that path. So I think now it'll work. Why is it not working last time? Oh, because the tree is right there. So I'll just move it out like that. Okay, that was the problem. And it's still the problem. Press T and press T, and then we'll click on this and we can move it. Just move it over here, I think. Okay, so I moved the sawmill to a tree over here, and I moved this spark producer just right there. I think this is... I'm going to have to move it here, but I have to turn this around, actually. So we'll just press R. It's really great how you can rotate this stuff. And we'll go to build and click on the path. And... just come out to there, rotate it. Can you not come up these things? I think can. Okay, there we go. And then hopefully we just right click. Okay, to remove the path, you actually just go to the path area. You can just right click on it. It's a little bit confusing, but now we can go and connect this road. So this should be fully connected, and then we'll just load this up. So 2 in there, and we'll have 2 in here. Yeah, so we'll just get a ton of wood. This thing should be... we'll produce 10, and then we'll finish this quest. I was trying to get to the point where we can make these ether shards. We'll need some type of holy shrine or something. I don't want to make the video too long. And then we press spacebar and then just click on the road. I'll wait till I make a few of these guys though. I'm kind of running out of them. Okay, so I'll go to my backpack, add those, hold spacebar, and add these guys to the pathway there. So this can only hold maximum 20 of the logs, so you definitely want to have them traveling back and forth. That can only hold 20 as well. So maybe I should try building... I'll run back and grab that barrel. I just didn't know how to remove it last time. So press T. I don't know how to actually put it in storage, but you can just drag it over. So if it doesn't work out, it's not too bad. It's in the wrong spot. It's not a big deal. I'm curious if they'll just drop it right in. And then what is slowing these guys down? Yeah, they're just going to fill it up, but I thought if a building needed it, they would take it over. So perhaps I should put the barrel on just the other side. At least I know that it's connected so that they'll... Are they doing the same thing? We'll just do this manually. Yeah, so now they're just picking it up from here or there and then put it into the barrel. Doesn't seem to matter what side I put it in. But anyways, I'm just going to go and we'll just grab these. I have 10 that I had to craft. So we'll head back and finish the quest and then just see what reward he gives us. I think that's the last one there. Yeah, that should be good. So we'll just run back and I think he told us what he was going to give us, but I forget. Cave's back here. So the automation really is, it's pretty straightforward. I just didn't know how to set up that barrel properly, but it's probably not too complicated. Yeah, he's going to give us 20 of the either, but what's the next thing? Okay, the researcher, as he furiously scribbles his notes, for each thing you tell him, it feels like he's writing 5 different thoughts. After you finish, the old man furrows his eyebrows deep in thought and sighs gently. If only I was a decade or 2 younger. Here, take these. You'll find a use for them, I'm sure. So we get the shards. And I think we're getting really close to activating that monument. Let's see what she says. So deliver her 40 stumpy sparks and 60 sawn timber. Yeah, they're just going to help us kind of get our manufacturing up. Anyways, I think I'll end it here. Not much else exciting is going to happen for a bit. This is a really cool game, actually. It's well made. Everything feels pretty good. It was a little bit confusing moving things around, and I'll have to figure out the automation, like how the paths actually work. It's probably not that complicated. I'm not used to these type of games. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.